Hi, I'm Megs,
And I'm Jax.
and this is Musing Over Mugs.
We'll find us musing over all things books, life, cocktails, and adventure related.
So grab your mugs and muse with us today over thanks.
I'm thankful for you.
I'm
thankful for this mug.
And what is that mug full of?
This mug is full of Scarlet Giant, which is a hibiscus and key lime sour from Spice Trade Brewing out of Colorado.
Oh, hey.
Hey. Our friend Jeff runs the brewery, so we got to see him while we were out there and brought home some beer. Very excited.
Hey, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff. We're thankful for you.
Always.
What's in your mug?
My mug is filled with some Pinot Noir that I bought at the wine part of Target.
The wine part of Target. We're thankful for the wine part of Target. My Target does not have wine, but it is next to a Total Wine and Liquor, so.
Ooh, I might have you actually check that because I'm trying to get Brian one of his favorite wines that I can't find anywhere, and a Google search told me they might have it at Total Wines.
Okay, we can do that.
So, okay, cool.
Thank God you're coming out this weekend.
Oh my God, yeah. Hey, what's up?
That's good wifing right there.
I gotta make up for some of my ridiculousness. Like
They
that
put up
time
with
I
a lot.
canceled Christmas. Okay, cool. So welcome everyone to today's podcast where we are gonna muse over thanks because this is our Thanksgiving episode.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Yay!
A little bit
Happy
early, but
Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving week.
Happy Thanksgiving week. It'll be in a couple of days if we got our schedule correct and this is going up in time. It will. It's fine. So we wanted to kind of take a couple of minutes and reflect on what we're thankful for. We've been doing this for 7 months now?
I think so. Something like that.
Yeah. So we've grown a great community here in our listeners and our Instagram followers and our TikTok followers, apparently. So our YouTube subscribers. And we wanted to pop on and let you know that we are thankful for so much. We know, we understand we are very, very lucky to be able to do this and to read books at the frequency and rate that we read them. And with that, thank you. Thank you for being here and supporting us.
Yeah, so that's number one on the list this list is in no specific order, but number one on the list, we're going to start off with you guys, our listeners and our community. We are so grateful to you because without you, we're just yelling into a void. Literally.
I mean, did you just hear my...
Yep.
I don't know how to shut that sound off.
Was it from your computer and not your
yeah.
phone?
Yeah, that's my computer.
Damn, hold was it your message?
It's okay. We're gonna yell into the void and we're still gonna get text messages, and I apologize for that. I'm just
we are professionals.
Professional what? Not sure.
Professional
but professionals. Chaos. Oh God, chaos is our brand.
Mm-hmm.
I just closed iMessage, so hopefully that'll figure it out.
Fingers crossed.
So yeah, we're thankful for you and your support and your participation in all of our wacky adventures.
And we're grateful for everybody who signed up for the Summer Reading Challenge and those of you who have already signed up for the Holiday Book Swap. It's been such an adventure and so much fun to put these things together and then have people join them and then comment and the conversations we're having. It's just a lot of fun and we are loving every second of it.
So yeah, first and foremost, we're thankful for you. Secondly, we are thankful for the Bryans.
The Bryans. True champions.
God
they put up with a lot of shit.
So much shit.
For those of you who like the behind the scenes of this is, Megan and I both work full-time jobs. We are doing this in the dead of night after working. So, we see the Bryans like a couple hours here and there. They also work weird schedules, so like they're not often home. When they are home, we're usually recording, so it's just they're dealing with a lot, and we're grateful that they are putting up with this and being as supportive as they are. I've never thought that they could be this supportive. It's like the things Brian will now like make jokes about or like reference. He's like, oh, he'll like mention things about authors that I like, and he's getting equally as into it without actually reading the books.
My Brian is very much like, what cocktail? What's the character? My husband's a former bartender, so he loves helping create some of the cocktails that we've made, and he gets really excited about them. And we made one today from Like, he just came up with it, and it's so good.
Can't wait for it to
So
go
good.
live this week.
I know.
It will already be up by the time this episode airs, but go back and find, what did we call it?
I think we're gonna call it the Witching Harvest, or the Witch's Harvest, something like that.
Musing to the Witches or something.
Yeah, it's a tribute to all of the witches and the spooky reads that we read in October,
Which were a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get into them at some
Yep.
point.
Yep. But the Bryans have been great. But just perfect Instagram husbands.
The best. Truly, we couldn't do this without you guys.
Truly. So thank you to the Bryans. We love you.
We love you. So next on the list, we are really thankful for our beta read authors. So we've been excited and fortunate enough to be able to beta read for a couple authors this year, and it's been unbelievably fun.
We've never done something like this, and it's such an honor to be asked or selected to be a beta reader for someone's work in progress. It's great.
It's been the first one we started beta reading was by Raven Jeem. And I remember when we got approved, I was like, oh my God, I don't know that we're qualified for this. Like, this feels so cool, like so like crazy. And then we were in the doc, I'm reading through it. And then I remember the very first time Megs and I very quickly learned for beta reading that we needed to do that together. And so we read aloud each like paragraph aloud to each other. And then we swap. And that way we can like converse about it while we're going and all that jazz. But we were in the dock reading, and all of a sudden Raven popped in, and it like shows up in the corner as like her little avatar. And I was like, oh, the author is in the dock. She can see us in here. This feels like we're out of our depths. Like, we shouldn't be editing this thing. And it was wild. And it's definitely gotten a lot more comfortable since then, but it's been a blast. And then we also have been beta reading for Rachel Bowen, and it's been so fun. I'm so grateful that we got this experience, and I can't wait to like keep beta reading and can't wait to keep reading all of their books, and it's been a blast.
And the stories are great. So this Hollow Accord is Raven's book.
Are we allowed to give name? Oh,
she released the title. Yeah.
The panic. I was like, that's information we're not supposed to share. She's already talked about the title. Okay.
She's definitely released the title, but I'm so enthralled, and I want to know where the story goes next. And I
already can't wait for the sequel. And the first one's not even out yet, so we've got a ways to go.
Pros and cons about beta reading. Rachel's book is not done yet. We haven't finished it, so
we're close though. I think
we're close. We're very invested, very excited for that. And like I said, it's truly an honor to be trusted by these authors to take their babies, I guess, and read them and help them and help shape them and form them. It's just so great and fun, and thank you so much for allowing us to do that for you, with you.
It's been a blast, and like Megan said, we're just so honored to be a part of it, and I can't even imagine what that would feel like to like have written a book and then let people read it. I feel like that's terrifying in itself, and I know that's what obviously you do as an author, but just like that first group of people like fresh looking at it, and it's been so fun. And it's been also super fun to like see kind of how our feedback may or may not change things, and just being able to cheerlead for you guys has been a blast. You just know that there are no bigger cheerleaders than the two of us. We are, as we're reading, we are viscerally reacting, we are screaming, we are crying, we are chanting, and most of the time we're commenting that in the doc, but it's such a blast, and we can't wait for you guys to read the books too.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they're fun.
Absolutely. Next, we are very thankful for free little libraries. We have found them anywhere and everywhere, and it's always for me, it's such a thrill to see them. I was in Aruba for 11 days, and I saw 2 when I was down there. I just hit Brian. I was like, oh my God, look at it. It's here. I can move here. It's fine. So, but they're so fun, and it's great because you'll find a book that you've never expected to, and then you leave a book for someone else to find the same joy that you found in reading it. So free little libraries are wonderful. So find your local one, leave a book, take a book, treat them well.
We're also grateful for all those small independent bookstores. They are our favorites. My favorite is Brookline Booksmith, of course. We
I was there
frequent.
last night.
Drunk buying books without me. Fair.
I wasn't drunk. I was tipsy.
I was like, there were 3 glasses of wine involved. I guess not drunk.
And 3 books bought.
That's a good ratio, 1 to 1.
It's
And honestly,
math.
Last time we went, I think I bought 5. So I'm proud of you.
I bought a lot last time. And one of the ones I bought was a gift for Mr. Maxwell. He turns 1 in a week-ish. And another one was on sale. So really, I bought 1.
Basically, I was like, that's free. They're giving that away.
Mm-hmm.
We are also grateful. No, you're up next.
I didn't write any of them down.
Oh, I have the master ones. Okay, so up next, we are grateful for Goodreads because we've mentioned this many times before, but once I finished a book and I've moved on to the next book, I have absolutely no idea what happened in that first book, and I got to reference back. So Goodreads has been so helpful as we have been recording these podcasts, kind of after the fact of, it's not like directly following when you finish a book. So it's been great to be able to look back and remember all the things I loved, all the things I didn't love, and have that reference point.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And it's also, it's another sense of community where you can you can follow your friends or make new book buddies, see what they're reading, read reviews. There are a couple of people whose reviews I've read and I really like their reviews. So now I'm following them and seeing, okay, what are they reading and liking? Maybe I will like that. So Goodreads is definitely a great book community for sure. And we are thankful for that.
It is also a great source of entertainment. I try not to put too much stock into reviews before reading a book, but I love nothing more than when I finish a book to go look at those reviews, and the 1 stars, my God, they are hysterical.
There is an Instagram account.
Yes.
I think you sent it to me, and it's 1-star Goodread reviews, and it is the funniest.
Fucking priceless.
It'll go, and it has all of the books. It'll go from like children's books. I think someone gave a 1-star review to The Hungry Hungry Caterpillar and The Giver, and
it is called Goodreads_reviews.
I saw one yesterday. Someone gave a 1-star review to the St. James Bible, and the review was something like, I promised my aunt I would read the Bible like front to back. I did it. Now I'm going to go drink wine. Best of luck, or something like that. It was so funny. I was howling. I mean, it wasn't that funny because I didn't remember it.
It is, their bio says, curating the most ridiculous 1-star reviews from Goodreads. Mm-hmm. And it is, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
For example, Matilda, 1 star. Matilda's a fucking bitch. That's the whole review.
Poor Matilda.
I saw one the other day that was, it was for, I forgot which book, but it was a Colleen Hoover book. And then it was like 1 star. Haven't read the book yet, but just don't like seeing Colleen Hoover fans happy. And I realized that is terrible for the author, especially indie authors where reviews are much more important. I'm not saying that a 1-star doesn't hurt Colleen, but she's got enough reviews that's going to be evened out. But man, are they funny.
And also, some of those 1-star reviews make me want to read a book.
Yes. Oh, 100%. The ones that are like, there was way too much smut. I'm like, sign me up.
I don't watch porn. I read it like a lady.
Like a lady.
Mm-hmm.
We are also grateful for FaceTime.
Oh my God, FaceTime's great.
I can't. The hours we have spent on FaceTime. So Megan lives in the city and I live in the burbs. So we are close, but not close enough to hang out 24/7. But we do hang out 24/7 via FaceTime. And you know what? I think that started when I had the dreaded COVID and we had just started beta reading and I was on the couch outside and we just FaceTimed and read to each other.
Yeah, and I think we both had like a bottle of wine each while we did it. And it was wonderful. And I rarely FaceTimed anyone.
I don't do phone calls, typically.
Oh, I don't do phone calls at all. Except for Brian. But the only other time I FaceTime was when I was drunk and I was talking to my friend Courtney, who lives, in Central Mass. Hey, Courtney. She's a nurse. She takes care of me all the time. I say all the time.
That's okay.
It's not. It's so annoying to cut it out.
Inside look at podcasting, team.
So I used to only FaceTime Courtney while one of us was drunk. Very funny, very fun. Didn't really happen often. We now FaceTime on average 4 hours a day.
I mean, it's constant.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it.
It's great. We're basically coworkers at this point.
It was sad when we were both on vacations. I was like,
no, I didn't like it at all.
I missed you. You would FaceTime me from the beach and you're like, I just wanted to say hi. Here's the ocean.
I have separation anxiety. It's fine.
It's fine. We're all anxious around here.
It's true. Welcome. Safe space. Next, we are very, very thankful for Book Talk and Bookstagram. The communities there, the welcoming communities that have naturally built, that have welcomed us into their fold. Thank you so much. It's great to be here.
Happy to be here.
It's the amount of terrible Kindle books I have gotten from Book Talk is, you can't count them anymore.
I really got to stay off of it because the last handful I've downloaded are so bad, but they know what that marketing team is doing because they suck you right in. I'm telling you, they give me one snippet of a book and I'm like, half a scene. It was like half a text and I was like, oh, that sounds exciting. Put it in the cart, read it in the night. Thankfully it was a short one and it was trash garbage.
Yeah, but they're
entertaining. It's fine.
They're entertaining-ish, mostly. And they count for your Goodreads book challenge.
That's true, which we have surpassed this year, which is exciting.
Oh my God. I read maybe...
Yeah, I don't know where I'm at yet.
25 books last year, total. Well on my way to 100 this year.
She's going to hit 100. Now I want to look at my totals.
Jax gets real mad at me because I read too fast.
She does read too fast. It's not fair. It's only really problematic because we had a number of books we were supposed to be reading together for spooky season, 6 to 7 books. And I felt like I was ahead for a second. And then you blew me out of the water. You were 3 books ahead. I was like, you got to slow it down. I can't catch up.
I did. It took me at work. My work basically went crazy into chaos mode. So the last book I read, Sign Here, which was very good, took me almost a week to read. No, it actually took me 10 days. So I'm just saying, you decided to go to Colorado and then join a book club and read a book for that. So
it's been a lot. But we're going back to normal times come November. We're almost done with spooky season. I read 30 books of my goal of 25 last year, and I felt like that was hip, and now I'm up to 62.
Fuck yeah, you are.
Maybe 63. I don't know if I put my last one in there. I did not. Yeah.
Plus, our beta reads aren't in there.
Nope.
So we got that going for us.
What I'm hearing is that we're crushing the game.
We are fucking crushing the game.
Having a fucking blast doing it.
Perfect.
So the only other thing on my list is you, Miss Megan. I'm so grateful for you. Not only are you a dream book partner, I mean, we've been friends for a while and longer than this Bookstagram and book podcast, but
I enjoy that you just call me a dream book partner after you just slam me for reading too fast.
Because I love you no matter what.
Aww.
But not only have we been friends for a while, we've doing this thing together and it's been so much fun because I think we work well together, and I was telling my therapist about this. I talked about you in therapy. You have been such a positive influence since we started this because of you being you, but you tell me things all the time. Anytime I take any sort of negative comment about myself because of the way I look in a picture, you're like, in the year 2022 of our Lord, we do not speak about ourselves that way. And I have carried that with me. I tell people it all the time now. And anytime I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't get that post up on time. You're like, stop. Like, we make the rules. We can change the rules. It's not the end of the world. And that has been freaking revolutionary for me. So I want to say thank you to you, because not only has this been fun and I love doing this, but like, you're changing my life.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to cry. Second of all, toxic positivity for the win. You're the best. Fuck. I'm just thankful for you because you're amazing, and you indulge in my craziness of like, yeah, let's start a podcast. Then we just did it, and like now you also help me smuggle clothes into my house when I'm supposed to not be buying things.
You're welcome. Bank of Jacks.
To be fair, I do Venmo her. Let's not get it twisted. She just buys them and then pretends like it's a gift, and then my husband doesn't get mad at me for spending money.
Now that he knows.
Listen, he's very supportive. He does not listen. He has no desire to listen to this podcast. So
I don't blame him.
Come out. I did tell him, like, hey, I told him when I canceled Christmas, and he just laughed. He's like, that was your fault. So anyways, no, I'm very thankful for you and your unwavering support for this whole endeavor and all of the things that we're doing, and for getting me out of my comfort zone. And
you getting me out of my comfort zone? Are you kidding? I joked about. I was like, yeah, we could do a podcast. I didn't think it was going to happen. Do you know how many ideas I have and then like never follow through on? You push this train right along. You were like, we're doing it. We're ordering the mics. Like, let's fucking roll. Without you, this would not exist. You're the one who came up with the idea. I just love us. We're the best. But we're not as good as you, the listeners and the viewers. We'll just sit here and just ramble at each other for a while. Gushing over. I mean, that's what we do. Tis true. But yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Being the best co-host. You're the best co-host. Oh, we forgot something. I wanted to end on a positive, like, we love each other kind of note, but we forgot to thank all the non-beta reading authors, like all of our favorites that, like, Tessa Bailey, Allie Hazelwood, like all the people that we love to read. And I mean, we've been reading for years, not just those two, all the people. But like, without you guys, there's no books to read, and there's no book talk to be on, and there's no book podcast to host. So thanks, guys, for being amazing and writing these freaking phenomenal books that we love. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for writing. Keep writing. If you're thinking of writing something, do it. Just put it down on paper. See what happens. See where it goes. This is your opportunity to have an idea and push it through, I guess. In one of our book events that we went to, I forget which one, which is terrible, but someone said the best advice they ever got was you can't edit a blank page. So if you're thinking about writing, just start writing. It doesn't matter if it's trash. It doesn't matter if it sees the light of day, but you have to start somewhere. So just like go for it. And that's coming from someone who has absolutely no idea what it's like to be an author, have never, probably will never write a book. So take it with a grain of salt. But I think Tessa Bailey said it. I think it was to the Tessa and Allie event. We love them. We do. So yeah, thank you for tuning in and doing all of the things, and send us a message or leave us a comment with what you're thankful for this year. I think the world's been pretty trash lately, and we turn to books and book adventures and each other for some light in this world, and we need a lot more of it. So drop what you're thankful for. We want to be thankful with you. So let us know. And maybe we'll pick a couple people from the comments for a coffee card. Okay. I'm just throwing that out there. Again, we're hemorrhaging our own money because we have zero self-control. It's me. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. It's fine. So if you want a coffee gift card, comment below and I'll pick someone, maybe a couple. And if you want to sponsor us so we stop hemorrhaging our own money, also open to that conversation. Send us a DM, Musing over Megs on Instagram. And with that, I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for you, the listener. And thanks for being here. Cheers. If you liked this episode, please like, rate, and subscribe. I She's giving me the thumbs up.
Yeah, she did.
If you didn't like this episode, you can send us a DM. We would love to hear from you. Want to, hear why you didn't love it so much. We'd appreciate it if you didn't put that in a review, because we're fragile human beings. But let us know, and we'll see what we can do to get better.
Yeah. Send this to a friend. Leave a comment why you're grateful. Send us a DM. Let us celebrate and be thankful with you. And
cheers!
Happy reading. Cheers!
Happy Thanksgiving week.
Woo!